Good day, everyone. Tonight, I will be presenting our study about the out-of-school youth in Silangan, Magbog, Marinduque. This presentation highlights the current situation, the reasons behind school dropout, and how the issue connects with the Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so Barangay Silangan is a rural community in Magbog, Marinduque. So most of its residents depend on farming and fishing as their main source of livelihood. So these activities also provide food and income for them, but they also depend heavily on the weather and market conditions, which can make earnings unstable. So despite its simplicity, Barangay Silangan is known for its peaceful environment and strong sense of community. Families here support one another and people value cooperation and bayanihan. However, behind this harmony, many families still face economic challenges. And one of the most pressing issues in the barangay is education. Because of poverty, many young people struggle to continue their studies. Some students are forced to stop schooling so that they can help their parents earn a living, while others lose motivation due to lack of support or resources. Based on the Sangguniang Kabataan profiling as of January 2025, there are 27 identified out-of-school youth in Barangay Silangan, and among them, 16 are males and 11 are females. Most of the male youth drop out because they choose or were forced to work to support their families. On the other hand, several female youth stopped schooling due to family responsibilities or early pregnancy, which made it difficult for them to return to school. So this data highlights how economic hardship and social issues greatly affect the education of young people in rural areas. It reminds us that ensuring education for all requires not only school access but also strong family support, livelihood opportunities, and community awareness. By addressing these root causes, Barangay Silangan can help more young people get back to school and build a better future for themselves and their families. So our activity aims to analyze the condition of out-of-school youth through these four interconnected SDGs. By doing so, we can better understand how education, gender, work, and poverty are related in shaping the lives of the out-of-school youth in Barangay Silangan. Without a stable source of income, education often becomes a secondary priority of many families in Barangay Silangan. So parents tend to focus on meeting their daily needs or basic needs, food, shelter, and basic necessities, while schooling is sometimes sees as extra burden they cannot afford. This situation shows how poverty limits opportunities for both boys and girls. Young men often leave school to help earn money, while young women face early responsibilities at home or motherhood. Over time, this creates a cycle of poverty and limited education that becomes difficult to break. However, there is hope. By integrating education with livelihood, skills, and training, we can empower families to improve their income while encouraging youth to continue learning. Programs like alternative learning systems, technical vocational courses, and community-based training can open doors for out-of-school youth to gain both education and employable skills. With the right support from the community, local government, and private sectors, education can once again become a path towards progress, not just for individual youth, but for the entire Barangay Silangan community. Sustainable Development Goal or SDG number 4 focuses on ensuring inclusive and quality education or for all and promoting lifelong learning opportunities. It reminds us that education is not a privilege but a basic right that every person, regardless of background, deserves to have. In this context, the Alternative Learning System or ALS plays a vital role, especially for out-of-school youth in communities like Barangay Silangan. It provides a second chance for those who were unable to complete formal schooling due to economic challenges and early responsibilities or personal circumstances. ALS goes beyond basic literacy. It helps learners gain practical knowledge and life skills that would prepare them for employment, entrepreneurship, or even return to formal education. So through ALS, youth who once felt left behind are given hope and new opportunities to build a better future. This approach supports the goal of leaving no one behind in education, proving that learning can happen anytime, anywhere, and at any stage of life. Another lifeline of out of school youth is the Technical Education and Skill Development Authority, or what we know as TESDA. So TESDA offers technical and vocational programs that equips young people with practical and employable skills. From welding, cooking, and carpentry to computer literacy and entrepreneurship. So these training programs provide OSY with real chance to rebuild their lives. Instead of being limited by their lack of formal education, they can develop the skills needed to find decent jobs or even start their own small businesses. Beyond helping individuals, TESDA programs also strengthen the local economy. When more youth gain employment or engage in small enterprises, they contribute to the community's overall productivity and income. This creates a positive cycle where skills leads to jobs, jobs leads to stability, and stability encourages continued learning and growth. Sustainable Development 8 or SDG 8 emphasizes the importance of promoting decent work and economic growth. It highlights that everyone, especially the youth, should have access to productive employment and fair opportunities to improve their lives. In the case of Barangay Silangan, many young people have the potential and willingness to work. But the lack of local livelihood programs limits their options. With few available jobs opportunities, some are forced to leave school early or seek unstable work just to help their family survive. To address this, it is essential to introduce skills and trainings as well as entrepreneurship programs within the community. So these initiatives can help the youth gain self-reliance, develop income-generating skills, and even start small businesses of their own. By empowering the youth through skills, education, and livelihood, we do not only help them reduce poverty but also promote inclusive economic growth. In the long run, this creates a stronger, more sustainable community where every young person can contribute meaningfully to development. Entrepreneurship offers out of school youth a powerful opportunity to earn a living without depending on unstable or low paying jobs. It gives them the freedom to use their skills, creativity, and determination to build something of their own. Every small gestures like selling local products, offering simple services, or running home-based businesses can make big difference. These efforts not only help them generate income, but also boost their self-confidence and sense of purpose. Through entrepreneurship, OSY can support their families financially while becoming role models for young people and their community. Over time, these small businesses can grow and create more opportunities for others, contributing to the overall development of Barangay Silangan. In this way, entrepreneurship becomes more than just a means of livelihood. It becomes a pathway to empowerment, self-reliance, and community progress. Sustainable Development Goal number 5 or SDG 5 focuses on achieving gender equality and empowering all women and girls. This goal plays a major role in understanding why many young people, especially in rural areas like Barangay Silangan, leave school early. In the community, gender roles and expectation often influence a youth's decision about education. Males commonly feel the pressure to start working at a young age to help provide for their families. Meanwhile, females often face social and family responsibilities, such as caring for siblings, doing household chores, or dealing with early pregnancy that prevent them from continuing their studies. The out-of-school youth or the OSY in Barangay Silangan face challenges deeply connected to poverty and limited access to education. Many young people are forced to stop schooling because their families cannot afford daily expenses or school needs. For males, the pressure to work at a young age often means sacrificing education to help provide income. On the other hand, females are often burdened with early household responsibilities or even early motherhood, making it difficult for them to return to school. This lack of education leads to unstable and low-paying jobs, which only deepens the cycle of poverty across generations. To address this, several solutions can be implemented within the community. We have livelihood and skills development programs to give youth practical means of earning, entrepreneurship training to help them build self-reliance and small businesses, and accessible education pathways like the alternative learning system and test the training to equip them with both knowledge and employable skills. By investing in the youth, we directly support SDG number 1, no poverty, and SDG number 4, quality education, ensuring that young people in Barangay Silangan have the opportunity to break free from poverty to build a brighter, more sustainable future for themselves and their community. In summary, addressing the challenges faced by out-of-school youth means going beyond simply by providing opportunities. It means empowering them through education and livelihood. Education gives them the knowledge to dream bigger, while livelihood programs provide skills and means to turn those dreams into reality. When we invest in their potential, we are not just changing one life at a time. We are transforming the entire community. Educated and skilled youth are more capable of earning income, supporting their families, and inspiring others to continue learning. Empowered youth also become active contributors to local progress. They help boost productivity, promote innovation, and build a stronger sense of purpose and unity within Barangay Silangan. Ultimately, every effort we make to support OSY brings us closer to achieving the global goals, particularly SDG number 1, no poverty, and SDG number 4, quality education. By breaking the barriers of poverty and education equality, we build not only better futures for individuals, but a more resilient and sustainable community for generations to come.